Life could be worse. No, not really. This is the worst.
This is the worst.
This is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There it was.
Big black box.
Staring at me. I had to have it.
I was completely naked.
I had to have it.
No one's fun anymore. Whatever happened to fun?
You were listening to And Just Like Crap with your hosts, Jay and John.
Hey! Welcome back to the broadcast, your favorite podcast. You asked for this shit if you were easily offended. We don't recommend it. You asked for this shit, so here it is.
You. I'll tell you how I'm doing. Not well, bitch.
I think there's two main adjectives that people think when they see us: bimbo and slut.
Hey Jay.
Hey John.
What? Another episode down.
One more down. One short 30 minutes of our lives that are a thing of the past. We don't have anything to talk about. Let's just
yeah, we're done. 30 minutes. We're doing
30.
Good.
It seemed very final. Like I'm like, is this it's not the last episode, but it sure felt like it.
Yeah, there's 12. I detect and suspect some editing, like they went back and re-edited some stuff. Do you get that feeling? Because why would they go from 45 to an hour down to 30 just in the middle of the season? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know whose decision that is.
It was ours.
Well, there was a jump scare during this that I feel like is my fault.
I already know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I think it's weird for them to choose this. And definitely like what made them decide the end of the first 30-minute episode and the start of the second? Like who chose that cutoff spot?
Yeah, it was strange. Or maybe they're like, God, this all really sucks. Let's just cut an episode in half.
It could be.
I'm not sure, but
unless they're trying to get syndication eventually.
Yeah, they wish.
Making this up, I don't know.
But the good news is Carrie finally dumped Aiden.
Okay, so I have so much to say about that. So maybe we should just do the damn thing. Because
Episode 9, season 3, present tense is the title. And it opens with Carrie returning home.
In her lowly goat herder outfit.
Yeah. Her Hansel and Gretel chic.
Yeah.
it feels like her. So
the hills are alive with that outfit.
And they have eyes.
And they have eyes. The hills are alive with eyes.
So she comes home to find Aiden is chumming up to Duncan downstairs, which seems completely normal, reasonable, rational.
They live next to each other, or they're neighbors next to. They're neighbors.
Technically the same house, so
yeah. I
realize it's New York and a lot of people don't even fuck with their neighbors, but she spends a lot of time with him and it's just convenient. He doesn't have any friends from his years of living in New York, apparently, to catch up with, so why not hang out with Duncan? Why not?
Why not? I didn't see see, the thing is with Carrie this episode, she wanted Aiden there so badly, and now that he's there, she like doesn't want him there anymore. She's like wants to control him and his access to everybody, the neighbor, what he can do, what he can't do. And I'm like, didn't you just spend how long whining and complaining and wanting him there, and now he's there and you're just gonna be a bitch to him? Like,
and well, I feel like you have a house guest and you're not prioritizing him at all. He's only there for a limited amount of time. I know
but she's wanted this whole time, and now what's the problem?
She's busy. She's too busy writing that stupid book. And there's no she doesn't have a publisher, or does she? There's no deadline for the book that we know of.
Yeah.
So what's the rush? Is she worried that Duncan's going to go back to England and she won't have somebody to bounce ideas off of?
Has she ever heard of Meetup? I mean, like Meetup, like something you could find some people who are the writers to work. I'm sure there's some like online writer. Is there a university in New York? Maybe.
Yeah, and find somebody
Maybe.
that's writing in your genre even. I mean,
It,
he doesn't care about your book.
no. And she doesn't care about
Margaret Thatcher.
all she could come up with is how a 10-year-old would act. I mean, isn't this kind of like a scrunchy moment here, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping he would do that. He would totally act like Herbert.
Yeah. Sema is so Carrie is a little irritated. I didn't really pick up on it at first, but she goes up across the looks over the balcony and she's like, "Oh, like what is she afraid of?" Duncan doesn't know. I think she's embarrassed of Aiden, but we'll
Yes,
talk more about that.
I do too, because Duncan's all jackety, hype,
Worldly, yeah.
and Aiden's like cooking steaks and jerking off in a truck, and she's like embarrassed of. I'm sure she's told everyone that story.
He's like, right. He's just
It's going in her book.
A big doofus jacking off in a truck.
Yes, it's her book
And
will
he's
be
right.
really flowery language, and then it'll go into some, hillbilly jerking off in a truck.
She's embarrassed, and she's doing that thing a lot of us do around British or English people is you try to like, oh, pinky out, like a
Yes,
little
yes.
more fancy than you are, like you're afraid to be trash. Not
Yes.
us.
Yeah, no, we're not afraid to be trash, that's for sure.
Somebody is having sex. I just am noticing that Sema's apartment is all brown too.
Brown.
A lot of brown that we once praised, and now we're like, okay, it's a little overkill.
Enough.
Even the
Yes.
behind her bed is just different shades of brown.
It looks
Okay.
like a paint sample from Sherwin-Williams.
Sherwin-Williams. I'm okay with the decor though. And it's
Yeah,
got a
it's fine.
skylight over the bed, which is very good lighting for when you
Yes,
wake up in
and
the morning.
yes, and you like maybe there'll be a low flying plane. You can be like, "Hey, pilot."
Maybe it'll, well, there's been a
Yes.
lot of accidents lately. That's all I'm saying.
They were
Anything could
busy
happen.
watching Sema and her strap on.
Yeah. Here's Adam looking cute. Looking
Looking
good.
cute. I was hoping we were going to see some tushy, but we didn't.
Yeah, or full frontal.
I knew we weren't going to get that. I did think about that, but I knew they weren't going to give us that.
Yeah,
They don't like us that much, these writers.
I have a feeling we wouldn't be too impressed, but that's just a guess. I really don't know.
You think?
I don't know.
You think he's a little
I don't know. I gotta see his hands.
weeny, short dick man?
Maybe. So they're hooking up and she kisses him. He put deodorant. Am I right? He put deodorant
Can
on
we
his lips.
move on from this? Why is this still a joke? We've already covered this story. It's done. It's the past. It's like they'll have stories that seem like they could go somewhere and be great. They don't go anywhere with, but then they pick deodorant jokes and
Spans 2
stretch.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, like come on. Carrie was, slamming Tums. She could have a tumor in her stomach.
A heart
No.
murmur. Yeah. Who knows?
Something. We don't get any of that, but we do get a natural deodorant line through.
It's very immature. Like to be like body odor
Fart
humor,
jokes are next.
Fart
Jokes are next.
If I'm out.
Right,
out.
we're never watching it again.
No.
If Harry starts having, well, this pills I'm on are causing gas. We already got his giant size testicles. We don't need his gas too.
It's very immature. So he puts, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're tasting deodorant." That's what I tasted when I was kissing your armpit. Oh my God.
Well, can he he has a thing for that? There has to be, what is that fetish? Tell us in the comments what the name of that fetish is when you have a fetish for armpits. There is one. There has to be a name.
But I'm sure there's a whole, I mean, if somebody's into that, I mean, just do
I mean, I'm sure it's a Pornhub category.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your category? Oh, that's
No, we're not doing that. A Patreon.
So he gives her the crystal deodorant and she tries on. Okay,
She's
whatever.
in love. She is in love. She is too prissy to be using that deodorant unless she was in love with him, that she's going to try that and see what it's like.
I think
because she hated it. Like she was like, hated it.
Well, the sex is, she's dickmatized by
Okay,
the good
she's just
sex.
dickmatized. Okay, maybe not love then. Dickmatized.
Which is often, I mean, confused for love.
Yeah, that is tough. Especially if you're really bored. Like she seems very bored. So, oh, that's a bad combo. Boredom, dickmatization,
Yeah, and it's convenient.
and natural deodorant.
It's convenient because he's a gardener, sorta.
Yeah. He
Sometimes.
gardens the plants and he gardens her. Yeah.
Bush.
But
So back at Carrie's house, they have nothing to talk about at all. So it's like, so
no.
what about that pipe?
Tell me about that pipe. Yeah, that
And
was.
Carrie's just like, oh my God.
I know. She's like, why are you so embarrassed? Like, Aiden's fine. Get the stick out of your ass, Carrie. What does she think that he's beneath? She thinks Aiden is beneath Duncan. And
Yep.
like it's that whole like he would never understand this type of humor
Yeah.
and this type of literature.
I
And
mean,
Carrie's like trash
I
writing.
agree with her if that is the way she thinks. I agree with her. I think Duncan is better. Wait, Duncan, yeah.
You think he's better?
I do. Yeah, I think he's better.
Ah.
He's better than
Yeah, no.
at this
In that
point.
way, yes. But I was just trying to think of more like class. Like, I don't think there's a better, but better as far as like standable character. Yes.
Yeah. So she's just all embarrassed. And Aiden, enough. He smokes a pipe. Well,
Yeah,
now
put
you're
that in your
making
pipe and smoke it, Aiden.
now she's
Or his
making it
way of
more
saying it.
awkward. Yeah. And Duncan just couldn't he doesn't even care. Like he's not giving any indication at all that he's interested in Carrie. And I don't know if Carrie
Or anything Aiden has to say. Like either any of them have to say.
he's like, I'm just here living my life and this random guy showed up.
She's
So
like a hanger on.
um
Like,
but Carrie is definitely I think Duncan is stimulating her mind at least, whereas Aiden is like she's definitely into Aiden physically, but she's like, oh God, I'm realizing that
yeah.
I need to be intellectually stimulated, and that's something Duncan can provide. It's like her side piece
Yes,
downstairs. It's
yes.
very, again, convenient. I mean, he lives in her house.
He's stimulating her downstairs.
That's right. Um, let's see here. More close up of the
Why
outfit
does
there.
Carrie always look like she's sucking on a throat lozenge and like every scene she's making that face? She did it at the end when they're like talking. She's like, I need 100%. Like she has a
I don't
Ludens in
know.
her throat.
uh,
Ricola. Like, what is she doing?
exactly. Okay, so Charlotte is barely in this episode, and the one scene she's in sucks.
Terribly.
They're in their tiny house, and Harry can use the bathroom without his catheter, and it's a big. And then there's
Yeah.
she throws herself on the floor for
She throws herself on the floor, kicking and screaming. No, we're still on her Vertigo storyline again.
another
Something
go
that
nowhere.
carried over that is,
But one of her kids will get like a pimple or something next week, and it'll be the whole episode will be about the pimple and how to yeah. So
mm.
I'm wondering, do you think it was in their contract for the three main or all of the main characters? Like, there's going to be one episode where you really don't have to do anything. We'll just give you that week off or something.
Well, there's probably, I don't know this. I don't want to say it because I don't want people to come for me, but there could be like a number of scenes that they are
Yeah.
contracted to be in. Like it's more of a how many can I have or something like that. Like, or how many days of filming they are required to do. I mean, I'm not an entertainment lawyer, but there's probably all of that, I would think.
Yeah, but it's weird because Lisa last week was that the episode Lisa was barely in, and now Charlotte's just this is a blip. I mean she's in the end scene, but there's no lines.
Mhm.
Sema's finally got an office, and it's cool.
Now, did she renting that or buy it? Did she say?
Um,
If she said rent, no, she said rent. I'm pretty sure she said
I
rent. So
think
how much
so.
do you think the rent for that place would cost?
20 grand or more? I don't know. I really have no
No, I
idea.
mean it's crazy. Like, how does she afford that? She doesn't even have a job, really.
And then Carrie says, "How do you afford this?" Which I thought was so rude. How can you afford this? Carrie lives in a mansion. We don't really
I
know.
know, right? How come she's not helping Sema investing in her business?
Yeah,
All she got to
it's
do.
giving when Carrie was trying to buy her apartment and Charlotte everybody offered to loan her money except Charlotte and Charlotte's like, "I just don't want to mix
I know
business and
Charlotte's like,
friendship." I was on Charlotte's side with that one.
I was too. I wouldn't have gave Carrie a damn dime. What do you think of his outfit? What's his name? Bertold.
I think he is so cute. I know we've seen him before, but I'm like, I think he's adorable. I like his outfit, actually. Surprisingly, I'm okay with it.
It looks like a schoolgirl, but I like it.
Well, now you made it weird. Okay, but I think he's very cute and not annoying, which they have a
Not
hard time
annoying.
doing with new people. You know, I'm very cautious with new people. Um, Carrie's like, "You're broke. What's going on? How'd you afford
You're
this?
broke.
Look
You're
at
a
my
broke
outfit."
bitch. Right. Look at this. It's from the Maria von Trapp collection.
Remember when Carrie's shoes got stolen? She does not have to worry about that anymore because nobody wants what she has on.
Not at all. And when she was shopping in that store, she picked up some flats. Did everybody clock that? I'm like, put those down, Carrie. You don't wear
Yeah,
flats. Don't play. We
sparkly
know better than
flats.
this bullshit. Try to
A
gaslight
sensible
us or
shoe.
whatever.
So she's confiding in Sema about. I specifically told Aiden, do not speak to my downstairs neighbor who I see every day and spend a lot of time with and is there with you in the house while I'm out doing stuff.
Right. That makes sense.
And Sema's like, God, you're a bitch.
You're
Like,
taking care of my upstairs. He's taking care of my downstairs.
that's a whole show, I
Never
think.
the tween shall meet.
Yeah,
Aiden.
double lives or something. And Sema's like, this bitch is so
It
crazy.
would be funny if she was upstairs and had a hat on, and she went downstairs and put a different one on. Like upstairs and put another different one.
She puts on like
Another one
a
on.
black bob and she's like, my name's Natasha.
I know. Downstairs, she's a beret. So
Oh,
she has a
Natasha.
black beret.
Yeah.
No, she goes by Natasha downstairs.
She wants to be Big's ex-wife.
This would be
She skins her. She pretends to be her at home.
right. She has totally taken on her identity and has stolen it.
I think we need to bring Natasha back again.
Yes.
I want to see what she's up
We
to.
need another funeral. I mean,
Yeah, I
would be-
I bet in the writers' room they have a sign that says it's been this many days since our last funeral, and
Yes.
just like that.
that would be great because it would really make it complicated because there could be a will that she doesn't leave anything to Carrie except for like telling her off or something like,
Yeah,
I
because
don't
remember
know.
Big left Natasha money, right? Mhm.
Yes.
I just want to say this was a great little moment here with Herbert. We just like to see Herbert accept it. We may be the only ones.
Yes,
But I
we love
felt
him.
that this cheese monologue about why is there so much cheese in the house, he had more conviction and was more activated giving this little performance here than anyone else on the show. And that should be a red flag for everybody. Like,
Yes.
wake up. He's talking about cheese and he's got more passion than you all do about breakups, deaths, medical conditions, cheating, sex, anything. And I loved
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I guess hell hath no fury, like somebody on a diet with a stocked kitchen.
And the only critique I have is that with this writing right here is that cheese isn't a carb. What's the problem? You can have cheese. That's on the Atkins diet.
I
And
don't
when-
know.
And then his wife tells him to get on Ozempic later. I'm like, oh my God.
That was pretty rude.
He wasn't even concerned about your hot editor until you basically agreed that he was overweight.
Yes, that was. And so did the son. Was like, I'm not fat. I'd be like,
I'm not fat like you, Dad.
yeah.
Did you just call me fat?
I
So
would've
funny.
Shoved him out that window.
This is the kid that was singing all the numbers at Carrie's party, the karaoke.
Does that background out that window look real? I'm looking at that now, and it looks
Hell.
totally fake.
It's a little too perfect, I think.
It's a little too perfect.
And I mean that looks like it's overlooking the park. Like
But all the trees are like so. It looks like a forest, like
Yeah.
not like a park, like a real legit forest, like
It
elves
does.
live in.
Remember Carrie's apartment that she bought where they did green screen for all the windows and it was all windows, so it looked crazy.
Here we go
Whatever.
again.
Okay, right here.
The pelican.
So Sema, her assistant, her cute assistant, scheduled for her to meet with this guy, and she has to rush to get there. And they play a little jazz music here. A little bit in there. I never realized until watching this how important the music was to Sex and the City. Like it really was vital to the show, and they're bringing a little bit of it back. So thank you.
Well, in any sitcom, specifically, movies, the music is like should be its own character. Like
Yeah.
that is the sign of a great score is when the music is its own character. So we clearly don't have any characters in the show. So why not bring the music back and make it, make it the star, bring it back. And, when she was running and she stopped and she said, I'm like, oh yeah, the deodorant. That was my first thought. Was that your first thought? As soon as she did that, like, we know where this is going. She's going to smell. It's going to be a thing. And that's exactly what happened.
It didn't occur to me yet, but then once she's inside and the waiter and all that, I was like, oh, okay, this is
Yeah.
where it's going. She meets this guy. Cute or not cute?
You know what I'm gonna say.
Just try to be objective.
He's not my type.
All right. Moving on. He mentions that the waiter might stink, and Sema's self-conscious,
No,
so she
it was me.
runs to the restroom. Again, some more music in there, which is really nice. The one-person restroom in this giant restaurant is occupied. So, okay. So she whips out the crystal. Oh no, she has her backup deodorant.
Yeah.
Her
Smart.
deodorant.
I do that. Well, I did that when I was riding my bike a lot, and so I brought one with me.
Yeah.
But I
Um,
don't need it.
she rolls that on, and she's super embarrassed when the girl comes out, which I'm
Well,
like,
which is stupid. That girl totally could have identified with that. She should have been like,
oh
yes,
yeah,
girl.
yeah,
You know,
girlfriend, yeah.
like,
But no,
can I have some of that?
like there's like a camaraderie between women in the restroom. Like, can I borrow this? Can I? At least
Yes.
that's what we've been led to believe. I can't speak to it
I mean, there's
myself.
literally couches in women's restaurants for people to like sit and talk. So I mean,
Yeah, like in their Golden Girls episode where they're all on every show. There's like an episode where
on
they go,
every show there's like a
there's an
couch in the women's restaurant.
unbelievable size restroom with all living room furniture in it.
Yes,
I'm
and a man will somehow be in there like, wow, this is really nice.
like, yeah,
It's like there's a couch in here.
Aiden's like, oh my god. Let's see. Miranda's having dinner with Joy. Has Joy over. Joy's like, where the fuck is my gin?
Right.
Where's
I
my
need to
gin?
get wasted.
Did you drink all my gin, you bitch? Miranda's like, we need to have a talk. Oh, to be a lesbian. A lot of talks. A lot of emotions, a lot of talks.
Hey, I needed help moving something the other day, and I was struggling, and a passing by lesbian helped me carry it. So
Thank you, lesbians.
thank you, lesbians.
Well, she recognized you.
She recognized me. Oh, honey, let me help you.
Yeah.
And I hear, come to my window, blasting out of her headphones.
Miranda's got this ugly shirt on that I was really distracted by those shells on the sleeve.
Ooh, that's gross. Do you like shells on clothing?
No.
I hate shells
Or
on
in hair.
clothing.
Ugh.
Or in hair. Or in art. No, I'm kidding.
A
That's
white
fine.
guy with dreadlocks with some shells in it. I'm like, please.
Okay, Vanilla Ice. No. I don't like that. I don't like any shells on anything like that. No.
No, I don't. Other than that, I think she looks pretty good, to be fair. But she does tell Joy that she's an alcoholic. I just can't drink. This was weird. I felt like this in another scene later. It's like they get emotional. I don't have a picture of Joy's face here, but it's like they get to an emotional place, which is good, but I don't fully understand how they got there. Like the journey to get there. I'm like, are we crying over because she knows you don't drink. So I don't think being an alcoholic is that shocking or something.
Yeah.
It's just not.
It's not. And this reminded me of the Facts of Life.
Of course
There's
it
an
did.
episode
Why
where,
wouldn't it?
where Natalie is dating that like wrestler guy and she's going through some tough stuff, but she doesn't want to tell him because she doesn't want to bring it down and doesn't want to ruin the relationship by bringing it up. And they end up almost breaking up because she's like, everything's fine. But really, she's like falling apart. And
It's just like
this. And just like that, we're watching The Facts of Life.
But they should put Mindy Cohn in here.
Yes, well, everyone loves her. She's
Or
a
was
big
she
friend of the Hollywood.
I can't even remember. She might have been in it at some point.
She would have been. She should have been the shoe sales.
Yeah, literally anybody else. If they don't finish this documentary by the time, if I see this next season, I'm like, put Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth and all them bitches. No, put. It's done. How complicated is it?
Listen, I can make a presentation, a PowerPoint in like an hour, like a really good one.
Yeah.
Why is it taking her 8 years to do the same thing?
This is a high school project.
It absolutely is.
With maybe a bigger budget. I mean, there's no interviews, so what?
It's literally cutting and pasting. Get some clip art.
And then getting Morgan Freeman to narrate it. Done. Or Michelle Obama. If there's a Michelle Obama cameo.
That would be... I kind of like that, actually.
At this point, anything. Herbert calls to say, ooh, to say, honey, I'm fat. Why's the fridge? And by the way, he's not fat. We don't think he's fat. We think he's
Not at all.
adorable, maybe a little chubby, but in the best
But
way.
I like that. Yeah, I
In
like
the
it.
best way. And Lisa has no time for Herbert or her marriage or kids. And I think the fridge is all stocked up because she's like a nervous eater. Saw last week, so she needs snacks because she's horny.
Oh,
Because
I saw what
hello,
she was eating at the store. Because remember, I was like, what are those kumquats? But there's some kind of berries she was eating that are like orange and round. They have them at Trader Joe's because I saw them the other day, which, yes, I went to Trader Joe's. I'm sorry.
mm.
And they had these little golden round berries. I'm like, that's what I think Lisa was eating, but now I can't remember what they're called.
Wouldn't it have been great if you stopped and like popped one open and were eating them, and then a guy like backed into you on accident and you dropped everything, and then you're like, oh, I just saw those on and just like that, and you're like, and you look up.
Right? He's helping me pick
That's
them up. He's helping me pick them up, and we look at each other like, and he like puts one in my mouth.
and you're like,
And I go, and I spit it out because it's too gross.
this is disgusting. But he's like falling in love. You're like,
Yes, as I'm throwing up because it's totally nasty.
you watching just like that too? Me too.
I would be like, we're not going anywhere. This is over before it's begun.
And then you're like, oh, you do.
I'm
Do you like
sorry.
it? Do you hate watch it?
I'm sorry. I'm straight. I have to go now.
Um,
Oh, I hurt my arm. I'm playing basketball. What is this? Baseball.
no, I think you just got to be mute at that point. Just mute. Elise is like, just go on Ozempic and hangs up on poor Herbert. Oh,
Rude.
so rude. Would you tell your spouse to go on Ozempic? Or are
Well,
you, is that a spouse, you do it together? What if only one of you is big?
I wouldn't tell them to, but I would, if they said to
Fill
me,
the
I want to
prescription.
lose weight, huh?
You just fill the prescription and have it waiting in the fridge.
Right. Just like leave it on the counter. Be like, how'd that get there?
Oh my
Mm.
gosh.
Yes. Stab it when they're not looking.
Would you inject your partner with Ozempic at night while they
I
sleep?
would swap out their insulin for Ozempic. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, while they're sleeping, like inject it while they're sleeping.
Secret Ozempic injections.
Yes, caught on camera.
It's the new chloroform.
It's like you're sleeping and there's like a ghost in your house that thinks you're fat, and you see it like.
Oh my God, I would love a judgmental
You
ghost.
see it floating, and it comes over to stabs it. Just
Every time I
drops.
go and open the fridge, the ghost is like, really, honey?
Yeah, like it's like a crazy paranormal activity.
You know what I have on
Kind
my
of
fridge?
thing.
I ordered from Temu is the Doctor Now from my 600-pound life. He's like, you can't lose 30 pounds in 2 months. You're not over. I'll show you later, but I'll show you on Patreon.
I did just see that girl who was on that. Was it on that where she lost all the weight and then had the skin removed?
Yeah, a
that
lot of
that
those. It's a great show.
Hmm.
I think my all-time favorite is when the chick's frying chicken in bed, which is just totally safe. But you want
Especially
fried
if you
chicken.
fall asleep during it.
You want that chicken so bad. So I think Herbert's fine. He's not doing that yet, so he's okay. Carrie, they're at another intense writing session. I don't think Duncan even cares if she's there or not. I think this is all for her. He's like, I'm writing this book whether you're here or not.
Right. She's like, I'm reading your book, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. This is so deep, Duncan.
And she's just constantly asking, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? She's having an intellectual affair, whether she believes it or not.
She is.
And he's just like, whatever.
Yeah, this is like that case of dating somebody who's completely abusive. Like she's just there bringing up stuff. And he's like, I don't really care what you have to say. 10-year-old girl wearing a scrunchie. I wrote this bitch.
But he's in the zone. It's all her talking. I mean, he's totally in the zone.
Brittany.
And then Aiden comes down to knock on the door. Hi, Carrie. And
Ding dong.
Here's Aiden.
Oh, yoo-hoo!
An axe comes through the door.
Yes. There's Aiden. Carrie's- She's like up against the wall, like shining.
And she's such a bitch. Like and I can't believe.
Oh, hi, Aiden.
Oh, you're still here.
Oh, Aiden.
Now, before I criticize Carrie, I want to say team no one because they're both awful and they're awful together. But for her to be so rude he is a guest in her home. He was, well, he did make her sleep in the guest house. So maybe this
In the
is some
barn or whatever.
this is some kind of subliminal revenge that she's not even aware.
They like probably have hated each other this whole time, ever since 20 years ago, or however long ago. They've probably like had this deep resentment towards each other this whole entire time.
Yeah.
It's just been bubbling there and waiting to erupt from within me. Oh,
Yeah,
that's my
and
Blanche. Erupt.
she just wants to end things on her terms.
Yes.
You know, all these years she's like, he was the one that got away, and now she's like, now I'm ending it. So
Yeah.
it's really over. Motherfucker.
She's like, we never should have broken up. I never wanted to. He's like, great, let's get back together. And she's like, that's it, I'm breaking up with you. There, did everybody hear it? I'm the one who did it.
And that's a very real phenomenon. So but he's like, you want me to bring some steaks down? I mean, I heard about those steaks a lot. He keeps offering, she keeps denying him. At a certain point, you just need to be polite.
Eat the damn food or something. Like, I'm not saying eat steak, but you got to get rid of him somehow.
Right. Yeah, go make, I like mine well done. And it'll be midnight. It'll be 2 a.m. Give him a time. Just appease him so he goes away, because you're making it really awkward, especially for Duncan, who looks up from his laptop and his pipe like, what the hell is going on? I'm trying
He's
to
over there
concentrate.
eating popcorn.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, he overhears the whole thing.
He's
and
like,
it really feels like, Mom, I'm in here with my boyfriend. Or Dad. Okay, I have so many problems with this. So many. Patty LuPone is back for a third appearance. And she's having dinner with Anthony. Right from the jump, I want to say, it's a very boring and quiet scene. I think it would have been way funnier to have, they're both Italian, have two Italians fighting while cooking. There would have been so many more ways to make it funny if they were arguing over the heat, the spices, you know what I mean? Like in the kitchen, really like moving around. They're sitting at this table. It's so depressing and awkward, which I know it's supposed to be awkward.
this is what it should have been. So yes, you're right. They should have been cooking, and they should have made spaghetti, and they should have been arguing and saying insulting things, and one throws spaghetti at the other one throws spaghetti back.
Meatballs
and
flying.
then meatballs are flying, and then they're like rubbing it in each other's faces. They fall to the floor and they start laughing, and they realize they're having fun, and then they're like, so my son, and then they have a real talk. That's such a sitcom thing, but that would have been great here. Not bad acting from Patty LuPone. Bad done.
Which is shocking.
Terrible.
The acting in the scene is
Madonna would have done a better job.
Totally. This is Madonna's revenge right here. Speaking of revenge, yeah. Because Patty LuPone said Madonna couldn't act her way out of a paper bag on Watch What
That's why
Happens
I said
Live.
that.
I'm telling for people who don't know. Patty sees the gay erotica on the salt and pepper shakers. Okay, all right.
So she's never had a gay friend in her life, is what she's saying. She doesn't know anything about gay people, or why, if she has a son who's gay, he's never brought anybody home in the past that she had met and understands some things. Like,
they also kind of stole this from the Birdcage, but
yeah.
Okay.
What is Thunderbolt? Risotto? Yeah.
And
Anthony, I have to say, he was kind of lame in this. I wanted him definitely to be more passionate, because he is a passionate person. He'd be like, okay, lady. You know,
Yeah.
that wasn't
look
bad.
here, you frigid old Italian wannabe bitch. Like,
I'm not good with impressions, but I did not hate what I just did. Saying.
But yeah, the food doesn't even look good. I mean,
No.
Some dry ass bread. Okay.
And that kitchen's boring too. It's
This
like,
is the
brown.
Yeah, it is. This is the bad. He's got a house phone on the wall. Oh, that's probably for the door, but whatever. This is where the bad acting is. Like, really, she stands up and yelling, like, unprompted, like nothing warranted to stand up and throw the shit off the table. Nothing at all that he said or did. It's so weird and uncomfortable. And then
I think when she had that knife, he should have threw himself on it.
Okay, Carrie is done with the writing session and comes up and crawls in bed with Aiden and goes, "You fucking stink."
Get out of here, you trash person smelling like smoke.
He is way too comfortable talking to her. I mean, she was totally a bitch to him earlier, but he's like, "You smell." I would be so highly offended. First of all, it's not, she doesn't smell. It's, you know how sensitive I am to cigarette smoke. Okay, and she quit for you 20 years ago.
He's like Napoleon Dynamite is what I'm just getting from that impression.
God, Carrie.
God, Carrie.
Smell.
God.
Um, so she does. She goes and takes a shower, and throws on whatever this is,
Right. Whatever she finds wadded up on the floor.
and goes to sleep in Shu's room. Shu's locked in the closet, um, which we see later. The big cat tree's there, and he comes in again like the killer. Opening, doesn't he look like Michael Myers this episode?
Carrie.
Carrie, what are
Yeah.
you doing? Come back. Suck
What are
my
you
dick.
doing? God.
God, Carrie. And she's like, I'm fine. Just go. No, I'm for real. Go to bed.
I said I'm fine.
I said I'm fine. I think she looks pretty here. I'm just saying.
Sure.
I know
Well, her
it's
hair
odd.
is still wet. She went to bed with her hair wet. She's gonna wake up and it's gonna be like crazy all over the place.
It totally is. Where's her silk pillowcase? Do we know? Okay, next. I guess this is the next morning
The galley kitchen.
in the galley kitchen, and Aiden is trying to make breakfast. She's still mad, and I would be too, I guess.
She's wearing very much makeup this episode, I noticed. She was
They-
very minimal.
They could pump up the jam on her
Mhm.
eyeliner and everything. Maybe put some color on her
Something
eyeliner.
shimmery. Just a little shimmer somewhere here.
Mhm.
Something.
And she's like, "Well, I told you not to get close to my neighbor, friend, writing partner, stranger who lives in my house, renter.
Platonic relationship.
You're worried about me with other men. What are you talking about, Carrie?
God, Carrie.
God. Well, maybe I am, or maybe I was. Whatever. It's some
I don't
kind of-
know. I know
something
that
that-
whole you
semantics.
said was. You meant were. You meant is. Like I was like when that happened twice in this episode, it was like, oh my God, you people are so insufferable. Like reading so much, and I mean, I guess they were right to, but that was my thought first was quit reading so much into shit.
Yeah. I'm like, but seriously, out of everything they've been through, just in this season alone, this is the thing that you're like, wait, what? I mean, he made you sleep in
Yeah.
the guest house and sent you on a tractor or an ATV or whatever to go buy a dress. There's just so he slept with his ex-wife. His kids are awful. He
All
doesn't want to
this.
live with you. You're not worth it. You're not enough.
Smell like smoke.
You smell like smoke. We're done. And he's a little worried that you cheated on him 20 years ago. Okay. Well, that's just the way it is. So Carrie storms up. No, I'm going for a walk.
To a shoe store.
You have steak for breakfast. And there's the flat shoe. Here's the Andy Cohen cameo. I'm gonna shock you. I was not annoyed by this.
It was
Fleeting.
fine.
Fleeting.
It was fleeting. Now, if he would have lingered, we would have had a problem here.
Yeah. Those boxes are empty though. Okay. It's a thing. Okay. And then Aiden texts her, lunch at 2, that place we love.
Well, I wonder how Andy Cohen feels when he's in this episode. He buzzes by and they're supposed to be besties, and she just kind of like dismisses him.
She's like,
I would have demanded more.
this is good, I think. Know thyself. You can host a show. I don't know that acting is for everyone.
Stay out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. Let's go to that place we love. Do you have a place like that, or have you ever? Our place. Let's go to our place.
Well, I'm a creature of habit,
Mhm.
so I have many our places when I was in an our situation. There
Burger
was
King.
many because did you say Burger King?
Mhm.
I do like an Impossible Whopper, but no, like I'm just a creature of habit. So if I'm with someone, dating someone, whatever, we go to the same places because I just
Yeah,
like-
when I was in a our situation, I guess there would be like our Chinese place or our
Yeah.
whatever, but not our restaurant.
Yeah, just one place. Like
Not
I
to say
could-
that I'm sure a lot of people do. I just
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's just I just have several places I frequent. I'm like a loyal customer.
And this is a relatively new neighborhood for her still. So I'm like, how do you all have a place when she? I don't know. I'm really just picking at it. It's okay. So she goes to meet him. She sits down. Bipolar Carrie is back because she sits down and is totally sweet and nice. Hi. Oh, you order my iced tea? Thank you.
Thank you. Iced tea. I love iced tea.
And they start the conversation. Look, now she's mad already.
And now she has the throat lozenge face.
Yeah. So what do they say? You're worried about me with other men or something. He's like, well, yeah, I guess I was. Whatever.
Did you say are or was? Are
Oh
past
my
tense,
God.
future, past participle.
You're gonna
Wait,
dissect everything I say.
the tone you made when you said the word is
Yeah.
making me think.
So she storms off and he chases after her. And again, I feel like this escalated so quickly that it didn't feel realistic to me at all.
No.
Just my opinion.
And very muted. Like, remember when Carrie got mad in the past? She would be like on fire. This she was on
I mean,
flame,
she
on lighter.
it still wasn't at Herbert cheese outrage level, but
No.
it was getting there, but I was like, why?
I wanted. I mean, if you're gonna go there, girl. Did she
Yeah.
go when the director was like, we need to pull you back, Carrie, because
Reel
we
it
don't.
in.
Real, this is too much emotion for one person. Actually, what it would have been if she would have been the Carrie from the past, it would have probably stuck out way too much from this entire series
Yeah, they
because
can't.
nobody ever has any emotion about anything.
No, old Carrie is dead and gone, and now
Dead.
mm-hmm, we're with Kitty Cat
That should be the
Carrie.
end. Carrie, this Carrie standing over the grave of the Carrie from Sex in the City, and then they
Invasion of the Body
close the
Snatchers.
casket, and she has that looking down, throat lozenge face, and she just turns around and walks away.
Throws a single rose on top.
Yes. Wearing black gloves with the frill on the.
Mm. So, it is over.
See?
She's
Look,
like,
throat lozenge mouth.
okay, here we're getting ready for here's the shot that you really like. I know this one.
Oh, you demonic. She's possessed by Satan here,
This is
I'm sure.
Insidious,
So
The
that
Grudge.
ghost that was like stabbing people with Ozempic, it's now possessed Carrie.
Yeah,
And
it jumped.
she's stabbing him with Ozempic on the side. You just can't see her hand.
And he just throws up.
On top of her head.
I like how
Aw.
he's hugging her and she's totally limp. Her arms are like,
She looks like
get
a
off
pile
me.
of dirty laundry with a wig. He's taking his laundry.
A dirty laundry with a wig. Well, maybe that was the direction they were going for.
Maybe.
And then she, very dramatic, pulling down the Virginia Post, the totally just stereotypical Virginia everything.
So presentational.
Stuck up there with, yeah.
She should have been like dramatically crinkling them up and throwing them away.
It should have ended with her doing this and then sitting down with a steak dinner that she made herself. Yeah, girl.
Right.
Girl power.
Well, he left those steaks out overnight on the counter. Now are they poison? Like, how long can you leave raw meat out sitting on a countertop?
If Carrie's eating it, a couple days.
Okay. She's like, these maggots are delicious.
Herod, wouldn't be Herbert like goes by the window is like, do I smell steak?
Right, right. Carrie, I'm on a diet. How could you do this? She's like, what are you doing here?
And then she goes and stuffs the it's very symbolic, stuffs the guest
What
pillow
she's
back.
wearing looks like the bed.
Yeah.
She could lay down and get lost in that.
And there's Shoe locked in the closet. Oh, there
In a
you've
hat
been.
box.
Where have you been?
Kitty.
That is a very elaborate cat tree. I know we saw her put it
I
together.
like it.
No, it's stylish. It's
I would
better
not
than
want to
the
have one because it would take up way too much space, but
yeah, it's definitely the most bougie one I've seen. But I wonder how much that cost. And then this is another, this kind of harkens back to Sex in the City.
at 100%, I love her hair. I love what she's wearing here. I think it's beautiful. Where has this been? I really love this. Don't you? It's so chic and fresh and young, and she doesn't. I think it's great. I think
It
it's
is great. This is definitely the best she's looked all, maybe even season. But this goes back. I mean, how many scenes in Sex and the City did we see her galloping down the street and then ending up at a diner?
Galloping.
That's kind of how I think the first movie ended that way. So everybody's happy. Look, they don't even care. She goes,
Yeah.
we don't
They're
have to
like,
go to Boston
Carrie,
Shore."
oh hi.
So this is great. This is
Yeah.
promising. Now there's 3 episodes left, so a lot could happen. It won't, but it could.
What inane storyline from this you think will carry over to the next one? The deodorant, the vertigo, the giant testicles. Like, what's going to carry over?
Herbert's diet.
Herbert's diet. Yeah, he's going to be caught like at Golden Corral, like crying in the middle of the Caesar salad. Like,
But at least we'll get to see more of him. But yeah, I think a lot of the dumb stuff. The vertigo thing is so weird. And a lot
I
of
would
people
be like, I would be like Charlotte, give vertigo. Let's go up to the top of the Empire State Building. Want to?
they go to like a circus or a fair or something and go into a fun house and she's like, whoa, Carrie, this was so cool. They go to an escape room and she can't get out.
She can't get out. They find her dead. Ooh.
So that's it. Until next week.
Until next week. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the broadcast, your favorite